Hey everybody, welcome to the Health Corner. In this episode, I'm going to take you guys on my travels to California. So we're heading out to California for a couple doctor's appointments to see some family and to do a couple other things. And I thought I would take you all along. We're already behind schedule, which is normal. We were supposed to leave around 2 o'clock. We're now pushing into 3 o'clock. We'll be lucky to leave by 3:30. The wife's a little wiped out today, and I got home a lot later than I anticipated from work. And I've got some phone calls and some other things I've got to take care of. But in any case, we're going to finish getting packing, and then we're going to hit that long, long road to California. All right, we're all packed up. We're ready to go. Got the wife here. She tries to hide from the camera for whatever reason. But we got to go get gas, and then we'll officially hit the road. It's officially 3 o'clock. We're a little bit late, so that puts us in California around 10 o'clock. Well, we made it about 30 minutes, and now we're stuck in traffic, which is to be expected at this time of day in Phoenix, leaving Phoenix. So lots of traffic, which is always a lot of fun to not be moving at all. So, yay. Well, we made it out of traffic. We are now 100 miles into the drive. It's been about an hour and 20 minutes. So we're starting to make up some of the time we lost in the traffic. The sun's gonna go down here soon, so I probably won't be doing many of these because you won't be able to see me, although I will do it on my stops. Which there will be a stop here soon. The wife and I need to use the restrooms and kind of walk around a little bit. This drive is one of the most boring drives in all of driving history, where I'm going to show you, but you're going to see that it looks a lot prettier than it really is because the camera makes it look nice, but it's just cactus and desert. Almost to the border. We've got about another 70 miles to go to the border, another 300 miles or so to California, or to where we're going in California. Anyway, until we chat soon, we're just gonna keep this drive moving along. Well, first stop is in. So now we've got 350 miles to go, 325 miles or something like that. Next stop's the border, then Palm Springs, and then California. So we are almost not even close to there.
So you're going to Palm Springs and then you're going to California.
Yeah, Palm Springs. Yeah, we're going to Palm Springs and California. No, so it's Arizona, Palm Springs, and then home, where I came from. Something like that. Anyway, we'll be there in a little bit. Well, we've made it to our stop right before the border. This is where we usually stop, get gas, use the restrooms, get some waters or anything. The next stop is going to be in Palm Springs, and that's where we usually get food. Now, that's going to be our biggest challenge because it's already closing in on 7 o'clock. By the time we get there, it's going to be 8:30, and then we're still an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours from where we're going. So typically we would normally stop and get something, but I think this time we may have to actually do something quick. And because of that, we may be looking at something like a Subway, In-N-Out, Jack in the Box, probably going more Subway, but that's going to make a challenge for my reintegration. But as I'll tell you guys on Monday coming, when I do my 1 week post, I've been horrible with the reintegration of ingredients. So I'm not too worried about it at this point because I've already screwed that up. On a completely unrelated note, while the game is not over, it is over. Not really, but it is. It is 7-0. So the beard will probably be coming off after this trip because it looks like it's over, which is good because this thing is horrible. But anyway, I've got to get back on the road. So we'll chat with you when we stop in Palm Springs. All right, so we are in Palm Springs. We're about 300 miles into the drive. We have about 150 miles to go, and we had to make a final decision on where we went. So we went to the world famous In-N-Out. We have In-N-Out in Arizona, so it's not like I'm In-N-Out deprived, but I feel like when you come to California, you have to get In-N-Out. It's not the best food. It's certainly not detox friendly, but I'm past the challenge, and so this is that 80-20 rule. The only problem really at this point is that I'm not integrating the ingredients back in appropriately. A bun, so I'm gonna have the gluten, I'm gonna have dairy, but you know what, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, I already screwed that up. So it'll be interesting to see how I feel after this, which I'll be doing a video later tonight, maybe tomorrow, and throughout this whole trip in California. Either way, I'm gonna grub down on my In-N-Out, and then we're gonna make the final trip. We got about an hour and a half or 2.5 hours left to drive time, so we'll be getting to our destination around 11 o'clock tonight. Well, we made it. 450 miles, 7.5 hours later, we have arrived. Pretty tired. To actually been up since 6 this morning for work, and then the 7-hour drive, 7.5-hour drive, horrible food for dinner, but we made it. And so now we're going to go to bed. Big day tomorrow. Not really a big day, but stuff to do tomorrow and Saturday, and then we do it all back home on Sunday. Only when we come home, we take all of this with us. And we brought a small car. I did not realize how many diapers we had, so that's all from the gender reveal party that we had a month ago. So I hope it all fits. Anyway, I'm ready for bed, so I think I'm going to go to sleep. We will talk tomorrow.